cause we have been out them foreign things. Prime time, my nigga, my time. Tryna get at me, but wait, nigga, wait in line. We ain't come here for this, it's mostly.
What's up, Princess Gang? It's your girl, Princess Leia. I'm back with another video. Oh, I gotta get used to this blonde, baby. It was cute yesterday, but I slept on it and I didn't tie it up, so now it's just kind of like all over the place. But as y'all can see, blonde hair, really cute high pony, you know. But anyways, you guys, so today I want to talk to y'all about something that really has worked for me. Hopefully, you know, you guys can find it helpful to you as well. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so y'all get my videos as soon as I drop. I'm thinking about doing a series on this because this for me always changes. So I want y'all to just see how this could benefit your life, and hopefully you can apply it properly and it works. I actually posted this on my Instagram before and a lot of people had a lot of questions, so I decided to go ahead and make a video about it so that you guys can see and understand exactly how this works and how powerful it is in your life. So with that being said, we finna get into this video, but I'm about to get ready to go get some food, so I'm gonna continue in the car. So I want to talk to you guys about something called affirmations. So if you guys don't know what affirmations are, it's basically like daily motivational sayings that you program into yourself. That's the best way that I can explain it. And basically it kind of coincides with, you know, the subconscious mind and programming your mind to believe that you have this right now. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you have it right now. And you're affirming yourself, you're believing yourself, you're making yourself believe that this is actually what it is right now in this time, not in the future, not 2 weeks from now, not next year, not in 5 years from now, right now. You're actually making yourself believe that, and you're programming your subconscious mind to believe that. And so what happens is when you train and program your subconscious mind, it works for you. A lot of people don't know how to activate that feature in within themselves. It's something that's very powerful that we don't realize that's there all the time. When we dream, you know, we have things that our subconscious mind pulls from dreams. Certain things that we see every day, we don't realize it, that's actually right in front of us, that actually gets plugged into our subconscious mind. Things that we see on TV, little details in the TV that we might not notice consciously, but it's programming into our subconscious mind. So when we actually see it in real life or feel it or experience it, it's not like a spook, or it's not like something that's like abnormal or weird. It's something that we've seen before, that we're familiar with, but we can't really physically recall. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. I know I'm talking probably in a way that a lot of you may not understand, but you know, I've educated myself on this for a very, very long time. It's something that I have been doing at a very, very young age. I might have started this when I was like 20, 21 years old. It's something that really, really works. So affirmations can pretty much help you with anything in life. If you're trying to pass a test, if you're trying to get the dream home that you want, if you're trying to get your dream car, if you're trying to get the body of your dreams, affirmations work because it's a consistent daily program for your personal life. Oh, y'all, look at the bunny jumping. So for example, one of my affirmations, and I'm gonna show y'all in my phone in a minute, all of my affirmations that I created a little over a year ago. So one of my affirmations I want to show y'all real quick because I'm about to leave is that I live in a 5-bedroom house that I love very much. Y'all look at my house. I live in a 5-bedroom house that I love very much. And like I said, I've only been living here for not even 6 months yet. And this was something that I manifested. I was able to manifest just by telling myself that I already had it. So if you can see the power of the subconscious mind works for you. It's something that you have to allow to work for you. So like I said, you can use it for anything that you wish to have in life, and it's a very positive tool to use, but you have to really do it. You have to really focus, and you have to really believe, and you can't just, there's a scripture in the Bible, faith without works is dead, and I'm a sole believer. That's one of my mottos. Like, I live by that scripture, and what that basically means is you can have all the faith in the world, you can believe, but if you don't put forth the works to doing it, then do you really want it? Or are you just telling yourself that you want it? You have to really actually do it. You have to actually put forth the work to do it, and it will work for you. So affirmations is powerful for itself, but you have to work along with it as well. So I'm gonna show y'all just what I mean just in a couple seconds. So I'm gonna actually show y'all all of the affirmations that I created. First, like I said, there's a lot of different ways that you can actually do affirmations. It's whatever works for you. Excuse me, it's whatever works for you. There's a lot of different methods that you can try. So when I first started doing affirmations, I used to write down everything on a piece of paper, and I would tape them around my room, around my room, like on the walls around my room. And every day after I prayed, I would go and read them physically. I would just go up to them and just read them. And not only that, these are affirmations. These are like positive thoughts and positive inspirations that are around you every day. Every time you walk into your room, they're around you. So that's what I did. No matter if you read them or not, the message is still around you. So it's there. Subconsciously it's there, because you're glancing at it. You know, when you turn on the lights, you might look at it, not really read it, but you might look at it on accident, or going to the bathroom, you might accidentally walk past it and you know, accidentally might read it. It's just like I said, it's a subconscious thing. So I used to do that every day. Another thing that I did is I made my own video, and I made it on my computer, and I basically used my own voice. I used a bunch of pictures as to everything that I wanted. I used my dream house. I used an example of a woman's body that I wanted to look like. My dream car. I put money on there, and just a bunch of just inspirational pictures, like almost like a dream board, but I put it in the form of a video. And what I did was I used my voice, and on every clip of the video, I would say something. Like, say for instance, when the picture of the body came up, I would say, I have the body of my dreams, or you know, or if the picture of money came up, I would be like, I am rich and abundant, or you know, I would say something in reference to money. So every clip that represented something that I wanted in life, I would reference it in a way, in whatever way that, you know, I wanted it to apply to my life. So, and then I added like light music in the background because it's soothing. It helps with, you know, sleep, and it just kind of also helps with just, you know, programming, and it's just a good way to take it in. So that was another way that I did it. Now, the way that I do it now, and let me mention that a lot of those affirmations actually came true. Sometimes you do have to change affirmations. You do have to be realistic. You do have to set, it's almost like setting goals, but realistic goals. So you start somewhere, and you start small, and once you achieve it, you change it. So the affirmations that I do now, I put in my phone, because you know, technology nowadays, we always have our phones in our hands. We're always on our phones, social media, whatever the case may be. We always got notifications and things like that popping up on our phones. So what I did was I made alarms for every affirmation. So say for instance, I'm gonna show y'all this affirmation right here. This affirmation right here, 7:20 a.m. This is what I wake up to every day, because this is the time that I wake up in the morning to get my girls ready for school. And it says, "Told our Yahweh for blessing me with this day." So make sure that you wake up and you thank God every day, no matter what you believe in, what God you choose to worship. Just make sure that you give your energy and your thoughts to that higher power, because that He's the one that's working inside of these affirmations. He's the foundation of, you know, everything that's true and that you wish to have in life. So always start with this. Another thing that I have, I turned some of these off because these are actually the ones that I have to change. This was another one, 8:30 a.m. It says, "I am making $10,000 a month profit, passive income." Now I'm way past this a month now, y'all. This was a goal I made about a year and a half ago. I'm way past this goal, so I actually have to change this. I haven't yet figured out what my new goal is. I actually have to think about that, because like I said, it has to be realistic, and it has to be something that I truly believe that I can do. So I have to actually change this. The other one is this one. I have a flat stomach and nice curves in my body. Now this one also is something that is about to come true. I have physically been in the gym, so I am working towards this goal. You know, body goals is always something that people tend to want. So this is definitely a realistic goal to include in your affirmations. Then I put this: I'm happy with my life. Because one thing about, you have to be happy where you are in life. You have to, no matter what you're going through, you have to always accept pain and struggles and disappointments. You have to just accept that and be happy with life. So I always put that. And these, like you see, I have times next to each one. These pop up on my phone all throughout the day, so I can't ignore it. You know, it pops up in my phone. I read it when it comes up. I read it, and then, you know, I let it just, you know, I let it just do what it do. So this next one is: I have a beautiful 5-bedroom house that I love so much. This one right here was created, literally, y'all, this was created a year ago. I had no idea that I would be living in Texas in a 5-bedroom house, but I knew that I wanted a 5-bedroom house, a beautiful one, and I have a 5-bedroom house. I eat healthy every day. That's something that I'm working towards for sure. I am a successful entrepreneur. Now this right here is something that this was always one of my affirmations since I first started doing this. Now it's one thing to be an entrepreneur, but you know, I'm a successful entrepreneur, because I always said to myself that I never wanted to work a job for nobody. I always wanted to work for myself. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. You know, I grew up in a family where we were all entrepreneurs. My grandparents, they you know, own businesses. They never worked jobs. Not when I was, you know, since I was alive, they didn't work jobs. My dad is an entrepreneur. You know, him and my mom had businesses as well, and he just kind of ventured off from that, and he continues to you know, he's continuing in his entrepreneurship. So that's very inspiring. And that's something that I've always wanted as well. I never liked working a job for nobody. I never saw myself working a job for nobody for all my life. So this is a huge goal, and I think all of y'all should include this. Another one is: I am beautiful and strong. I put this one later on in the day because, you know, I feel like as women, we go through so much throughout our day that at the end of the day, it's important to tell ourselves that we're beautiful, we're strong, because people don't know what we go through. And you know, just everyday struggles that we have to deal with. Like, at the end of the day, we owe ourselves that. We owe ourselves, you know, just telling ourselves, hey girl, you're beautiful, you're strong. Like, and that carries over, like, throughout the day, throughout the night, on to the next day. So that's why I kind of do it I do it late, 7 p.m. This one is: I am popular on YouTube with over 20,000 subscribers. This is actually true. We're past 20,000 subscribers. We're at actually 21,000 subscribers right now. So this is one that I have to change. And I think when I had this one, I was probably at like 5,000 or so. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was definitely a very low number at first. The next one and the last one is: I have beautiful children whom I love and will never have to work a day in their life. Now, the reason why I put this last is because it's something that I go to sleep thinking, something that's on my mind before I go to bed, and it's motivation for me when I wake up in the morning. You know, my kids are my motivation, so I make sure that I keep this heavy on my mind, and when I wake up, it's just like motivation to just get up and go and grind for my girls, because I don't want them working a job a day in their life. So whatever is important to you, that you feel like is the most important to you, whether it's your children, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your job, I suggest putting it at the end of your affirmations, because it's something that you sleep on and you wake up and it's just like a rejuvenation. You're like, okay, this is my purpose. This is the reason why I go so hard. And you know, it's a good way to just wake up and start your day on top of, you know, your prayer and everything. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Like I said, a lot of y'all had questions about it. If y'all want a part 2 on this, let me know. I have so much more that I can share with y'all. I may do one where I update my affirmations with you guys so y'all can see how I do it, and y'all can kind of get an idea of what my goals are going into you know, these next couple months. So yep, so make sure y'all comment below. I appreciate y'all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
Pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you are not bad and don't get it back, then you cannot sit with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you don't spend cash, then don't grab a glass, but you cannot sip with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. All of my bad bitches. Pretty girls. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. Cause most of these girls is average, and me and my girls, we the baddest. Pretty girl gang. All of my girls, they pretty.